You have just finished your amazing small group and you're on your way to large group, but you're tired. And your kids, they are crazy. What are you going to do with your small group during the large group time? In this video, we hope to give you some helpful tips and techniques for you to guide your small group in the large group time. So here we go. Be involved. Be enthusiastic about the songs and the verses and the skits. When singing the songs, sing it with your whole heart. And when doing the verses, do the hand motions. You can even tell your kids, let's see who can do bigger hand motions than me. And do big ones so that the kids, when they follow you, will do big hand motions. Don't zone. You might feel really tired and you might feel like looking around, but pay attention not only to the people on stage, but also pay attention to the kids sitting beside you and your small group especially. Maybe they aren't doing the hand motions. If they aren't doing the hand motions, get eye contact with them and remind them by doing the hand motions. Also, be intentional. Maybe you have some kids who get along really well and like to talk to each other during large group time. Have you or your teaching partner sit between them. Or maybe you have some kids who don't get along and are picking on each other or fighting during large group. Have you or your teaching partner go and sit between them. Maybe you might have a child who likes to talk without raising their hand. Maybe they have questions or they just want to tell you about something. You can sit beside them and remind them that they can ask you later in small group or tell you about what they were thinking later in small group time. Be intentional in taking your team before large group time to the restroom so that during the large group time, your kids won't be asking you to get up and leave, and you also won't have kids getting up and distracting others around you. Next, you want to motivate your students to pay attention, and you can do this by praising them. Keep an eye out for the kids who are paying attention, and if you see them paying attention, or maybe singing the songs, or doing the hand motions nice and clear, then make eye contact with them. Give them a thumbs up, or maybe give them an approving smile. In your small group afterwards, remember to praise them. For example, Ashley, thank you so much for paying attention by keeping your hands quietly in your lap during large group. Or Preston, thank you for raising your hand and not speaking out loud. You can praise them during your small group time to remind them that you are watching. You can also use incentives such as stickers or pencils. If you have older students on your team, you can use incentives such as, I need a line leader from large group back to small group. Or maybe you need someone to help you with the next activity or for someone to pick the next game. You can let them know before large group time what you're expecting of them and how you want them to behave in order to receive the prize, so that when they do receive, whether it's picking an activity or getting a pencil, they know why they're receiving it. If you have a child who continues to misbehave in large group, first of all, ask God for wisdom. He will give you wisdom. Then ask why. Why are they misbehaving? Maybe it's because they're sleepy, or maybe they're hungry, or they're not feeling well. If they're sleepy, you can send them with your assistant to the program coordinator where they can rest. Or if they're hungry, you can remind them that snack time or lunchtime will be later and they can have something then. And if they're not feeling well, maybe they just need a drink. Or maybe if they continue to not pay attention or listen and you have encouraged them and given them gentle reminders to pay attention and to obey, then you can have your assistant take them to the program coordinator. There, the program coordinator can have one-on-one time with them to encourage them to behave and make the right choices. You can also check out our other videos that we have on capturing children's short attention spans and on how to be a good assistant. Last, Be consistent. Do what you say. So if you've asked your kids to pay attention and not be distracted in large group, make sure that you aren't being distracted by other team leaders and talking with them or by spending time on your phone. Set the example because the kids are watching you. Believe in your kids. If you have a child who's maybe consistently disobeying, don't label them as they are the misbehaving or disobedient child, but rather use your words to praise them and tell them that you expect the best of them. You can do this by telling your team before a large group, okay, we're going to large group and I'm going to be looking for who is going to be singing the songs with all of their heart and who's going to be doing the biggest hand motions. We're going to have the best large group ever. Okay, let's go to large group. So that way, you'll not only have amazing small groups, but you'll have a fantastic large group time with your team.